Alright, welcome back to Dankscode Traders Hub. Yeah, it's a Monday and it is the 2nd of June. Yeah, happy new month, happy new month, happy new month. Alright, so as usual, you know guys, you know how we do it. I'm a bit delayed today, I'm a bit late to start, but let's get started of course, and then let's check the charts how they are running. Alright, as usual, we start with a prayer and then get started into charts. Father, we give you praise, we love you. Thank you for this beautiful morning. Thank you for the beautiful 2nd of June that we've just entered. We've now reached half of the year, Lord. We've seen your goodness, and we know this second, this very second part of year that we are about to start, Lord, we ask of you that it's going to be great. It's going to be even way better than the first part of the first part of the year, Lord. We give you praise. We know that you are giving us success, and not even just success, but great success. So even as we get started today, Lord, we ask of you great insights in the market, Lord. Let us see the charts on the market the way we should see them, so that we can get good signals and we earn good profits. We give you praise. We love you. In Jesus' name we've prayed. Amen. All right. So as usual, guys, we start. We start with Crash 500. We start with Crash 500. So let's get started. Crash 500. Oh, those who are in gold, I hope you enjoyed that. Those who attended the analysis on Saturday, we discussed that move. So congrats to those that were waiting for the buy, because that's what you have gotten. It's going all the way to that level. So maybe anticipate a retest, then you can later engage into the buy again. But as of now, we are in a buy of gold. All right, so that's not what we are looking at today. We looked at that on Saturday in the special edition. So if you missed the special edition, go and look for it on the charts. So let's get started with Crash 500. So Saturday, we wanted a retest here so that we can continue with the buys. Why? Because it had reached that resistance level. That order block has a resistance level, but it had enough momentum and it continued without retesting, and we got to see a break of structure. So right now as we speak, we are still in a buy trend according to daily time frame. We are still in a buy trend, and clearly it has not tested to give us a change of character. Yeah, it has not tested to give us actually a higher low. We may use that. So I have to delete everything here. It has not tested according to daily time frame. So we need it to test before we engage in buys according to the daily time frame. So clearly this is our change of character that price can react to. Even this right here, yeah, this or that. So it's likely to come to the first one, which is this, and then continue with the buy. So this is the first one right here. First delete this. This is a first fair value gap right here, and that's normally what it comes to. But then we also have this one here immediate after breaking to give us that change of character level right there. We saw that. So price can simply look for this or that, but most of the times it looks for this and then continues with a buy, because now we already know we are in a buy trend. But then when we look at H4, according to CCI, it tells us we are overbought. Why? Let's know why. Why are we saying? Why is CCI showing we are overbought? Because of these highs all the way here. That's the reason why it is showing us we are overbought. But it has already broken this, so I can delete it. So currently it is on that fair value gap. Not yet, actually, it's not yet. It's on this. It's on that level right there. It's on that resistance right there. So we can have it and see where the price is actually going to. continue, or it's going to break. it's going to retest all the way here to continue with the buys. But as of now, we have no business with it because you can't enter where it is. Go to H1. Let's go to H1. Look at it. H1. It's H1 is it's looking for, still in a buy, because this is a break of structure right here, right there. So it's still in a buy. So still, in as much as we are seeing CCI is saying we are looking for sales, but we are still in a buy. We have to wait for a retest, a confirmation of the sales right on that very resistance. If I go to M15, clearly you will see the same thing is what we were waiting for, because this would be taken as a break of structure right there. So we need it to come with a low, then a high, and I've tried to fail to break this previous high, then we can anticipate sales. But as of now, we have no business with this. Let's leave it at H4 at M15, and we go to another asset. The anticipation is simple. We come here, then we fail to break the previous high, then we look for the sales. That's the anticipation. That's the anticipation. But if it goes ahead and breaks this resistance level, then the buys continue. Yeah, then the buys continue. Remember, we are in buys already. According to H4, according to daily time frame, we have the change of character. We need it to retest to give us a higher low, and then we can continue with higher highs. Remember, we need price to come all the way at least there, then we can get to anticipate sales once more. All right, M15, and then we go to boom 1000, boom 1000. Yes, good morning, Larry, Patrick, how are you? All right, so boom 1000, on Saturday, we were having this consolidation that took almost the whole day. Yes, actually took almost the whole day, and I had entered the buy to looking for that retest before we can continue with sales. And it took like all the whole day until it moved me out. Yeah, until it moved me out right there, until it moved me out, and it broke and continued. It broke and continued. It broke and continued. It broke this level, the previous low, which was an indication of continuation of sales. So right here, that was the indication. Then it came retested, gave us a fake breakout, and then continued with a sell on Sunday. So we missed on this trade because I wanted to sell it when it finishes to do the retest. So delete everything right there. Now I want to see this deleted. I want to see this pull back. Let's see. Break of structure. Break of structure now. Okay, go to H4. Do we still need this? I think we don't think we need it. Let's delete it. So if we delete it, something is interesting. It becomes an expanding symmetrical triangle. Becomes an expanding symmetrical triangle right there, and that's what we've seen happen. So now all we need is price to Delete all that. Price has now come to that order block where this buying momentum started from. So what do we want to see? According to daily time frame, we wanted buys. According to daily time frame, we wanted buys. According to H4, we're still looking for sales, but that can change anytime. According to price action, H1, we have a break of structure, meaning sales. M15, of course, the same thing, sells. So for now, we need to see breakout here, breakout of this H4 order block, or reversal signal into the buys. Yeah, remember daily time frame is already showing us signals to get buys. So since it has come back here, unless if it breaks this previous lower low to continue with sales, then it will react from here and get us into buys again, and that signal will be seen all the way down to the lower time frame on M15 H1, and we know we will be getting into sales. So until then, no business with Boom 1000. It's on we have to wait for it to give us a clean structure. Boom 500. Boom 500. Let's look at it. All right, it happened and reached the TP just like we needed. But what were we looking at on Friday? Oh yes, I wanted that pullback. Then I come here, then I enter buys, but then it did not happen just the way I wanted. It went all the way, it reacted from here, came back. I was supposed to enter from here, the buys, I missed them. Then it gave me this second pullback here. I was supposed to enter again on that level, but that was late night on Saturday, so I missed all those entries for this kind of a buy. Yeah, this was late night. This is the one I would have entered, but it was too fast for me. The way it made those moves was too fast for me, so I missed that. But it followed what we had analyzed on Saturday. So let's delete what is happening. Let's delete everything now. Go to H4. H4, we have we've been looking for buys and daily time frame also, but we haven't gotten yet a confirmed reversal. We haven't gotten it yet, because until this level is broken, we cannot say we have a reversal. So go back to H4. H4, do we have a reversal? This was a fake kind of pullback, so up to now not yet. But then on H1, H4 actually it is now overbought. On H1 it is also overbought, but somehow we also see a change of character right there, and a pullback. Now we're supposed to be in a sell. This is a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, but this low came all the way to this order block, so it's a bit sketchy. And now looking at price being above my 10 MA, I'm very I won't be rushing into sales. I will actually go to M15 and look at what I have on M15. M15 price is below, is above my 10 MA, and it is in sort of a buy. It is in sort of a buy, so I will not rush into sales because it can change any moment. What we are looking at can change any moment due to the what I'm seeing on 10 MA right there, price being above our 10 MA. Yeah, okay, so this is a thing. Price is now reacting on this level right here, so there's something like this can happen and then push us back into buys. But then I want you to understand that it's not the case only. Also, this can happen. And then we continue with sells. And then we continue with sells. So you need to understand this. You need to understand this. We have two ways this can go, because we have no confirmed structure yet. This is a change of character, and we have lower lows, but then there's this support. Price has failed to break it. It can come with enough momentum right there and push price to break this level, or it can come here and fail and then get us back into the buys according to M15. So we don't know at all. So we need to see for H1, we need to see price come with enough momentum and break this. If it breaks this level, then sales are going to continue. Then you need to anticipate this move and make your entries right there. But then if price fails to break this, then it is going to react here and it will give us a change of character on M15 to actually get into buys. So for now, it's a sketchy structure. I can't advise anyone to look for sales now, unless if you're scalping, of which scalping it's going to be a bit messy. But you know, with scalping you can do it and grab what you can and move out. Yeah, that's it on Boom 500. Let's now head to V25 1S. V25 1S Vol 25 1S. So Vol 25 1S, Saturday we needed a pullback there. It was very slow, never even reached it, so I had no business with it. But when it came down here on Saturday, we saw this. That was a change of character right there. Pull back all the way down, and now it started to give us what we needed. So Sunday I should have entered when it came back here. I should have entered if I was trading on Sunday. The buy, then pull back. This would have been my second entry right there. A higher low there, went higher high, higher low, and even though it has no momentum, but yeah, you could have taken some money out of this trade. So those who trade on Saturday, on Sunday, you should have made that money right there. So now that we know that, let's first delete this. Price is onto that level. There's a lot of conference around that level, so it's going to keep reacting there. When it reaches there, it's going to be overbought. So for now, I have no business with it. I have no business, in as much as I want to continue buys on H4. But then daily time frame, we are looking for sales. Daily time frame, we are looking for sales. So on the next H4, we may actually continue with sales. Yeah, on the next H4 we may continue with sales. So we need to wait and see how it plays out. But today started as a buy, as you can clearly see. It started from there. That was a good buy. Wow, that was a good momentum buy today. This candle and these two other ones, that's a good buy right there. So price can eventually head to that level and then start the sells from here to give us a break of structure on daily time frame, to give us a break of structure. But down here we have a good clean a very strong support level, so it's also still holding. So you need to also understand that. Let me first delete that and have this only. So if price comes here, now this is where the tricky part comes in. Now This we know, that we know, and this we know. That becomes a flag. That becomes a flag. That becomes a flag. And clearly we know with flags you want this move as your first TP, probably from there. But then there is also this second TP. Is also that as your second TP. So in as much as we are looking for, in as much as H daily time frame is showing us sells, yet if H4 we still need buys. And of course, according to price action and this other, that's where we are headed to. I had those already some time back, so that's where we are headed to. You need to know that. So delete these for now and just wait. That's where we are headed to. So we may see this sell come here and then buys start from this support, because this is a strong support. This is a strong support, and clearly looking down below here, you don't see any liquidity left back. You don't see it according to daily time frame. This fair value gap was taken out right there immediately. This fair value gap here was taken out, unless if it is coming for this order block. This is a valid order block that was left back only, but it's the liquidity here. I mean, it never had a fair value gap, a big fair value gap, so it may not even be that much of a significant. It may not be that significant. So all we need now is price to come react to that same support and head back, because this here never reacted. But sometimes it doesn't react right down below and reacts in the middle and then continue with enough momentum to break through and continue with the buys. So let's go to H4, see what happened. Yeah, we are coming for that down sell, but we need price to react around that level. So we'll see if it will reach there or just around here. But if I'm using the last buy candle, clearly that's where price is already on that level, meaning anytime from now it can easily give us a reversal in two sells to take us all the way down, to this support level. All right, I think that's enough on V25s. I can wait for a reversal on H1 and M15, but I would actually wait for H1 for the reversal signal and get into sells to bring me to this support level, right here. I think that's it on V25s. Let's now head to V75. Remember, today is a Monday, so don't expect some good high momentum moves because market on Mondays is very slow. Very slow. So Saturday we wanted price either to break this and continue the buy, or to fail to break that level and come down into sells. So price eventually gave us a break of structure and went ahead and clearly gave a higher high and reached the other side, reached that resistance level, and now it has reacted back there and the sell is on. According to what we see, the sell is on. Now first go to daily time frame. What are we looking on daily time frame? We are looking for sells. Why did we react all the way back there? Why did we go all the way back there? Because this is a change of character right here. Right there, this is a change of character, pull back, then continuation, break of structure, higher high. Now it's looking for a pullback, then probably continue with the buys according to price action. But remember, weekly we are looking for buys actually. Yes, according to weekly time frame we are looking for buys. So if price go to H4, H4 may first look for the retest. Of course it reacted here on that fair value gap, and that's where it's failing to break it to go down a bit. So it is currently consolidating according to H1. So if it breaks, it has to break actually this according to H1. That's what we know. It has to break it. It is going to break it and then come all the way here. It's going to break it and then come all the way here. And that clearly is another fair value gap on H4. So we need it to come here, and then probably we get again into buys, because that's the general trend on higher time frame. That's the general trend on higher time frame, and clearly on the daily time frame we saw a change of character, we saw reversal. Now we are in an uptrend according to price action, not according to signals. Of course the signal is going to keep showing you that we are looking for sells, but really not the case. It's not the case. It's not the case. We are looking for buys. That's the uptrend, and that's what we have there as our signal, as our reversal signal on the change of character. All right, so for now let's go to H1. So price is in consolidation right there. If I go to M15, you will clearly see that it's praying, going down and up, and that could be a good thing. But then it has already left us to enter when it reacted to that level. But all we can ask for is a pullback, then we can enter actually to reach here, or we can wait for it to reach here and probably give us another pullback. Then I would not mind you entering the buy, because that's a general trend, but know that it's looking for this retracement down below on H4 to come here and then give us that buy. So I can easily delete this and wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback. I can have this as my low right there, as my current support on H1 and M15, and wait and see if price will react to that, because that's a strong support currently on M15. All right, so this we have no entry, but we know today we may get some money out of it, so we have to focus on it. We have to have it under our scope when we wait for some signal to sell it or buy it within this consolidation area. Jump 50. Jump 50. Let's look at it. What happened? Jump 50. Right. So Saturday we knew this and gave us a fake breakout. Then we wanted a breakout to continue with sales. What? Oh yes, because of that liquidity that was left back on daily time frame. But then did not. It continued. It got enough momentum to continue with the buys. After that change of character, retest here. Now it's looking for highs. So it has already given us a higher high. It's going to look for a higher low later, but it may not come all the way back here. It it may come for this right there. Probably we'll see about that, but for now this has served what it has served. So this pullback, it's still on, but I can't rely on it now. I have to just look at what I can use currently. So take all this out and now head to, oh yes, wait a minute. If price fails to break that, then it's going to come for the sells. Why? CCI is showing us signal of overbought, but if you're looking at break of structure, you know that this was a retest to the breaker broke right there. So this was a break of structure right here. This was a break of structure. Now we need price either to break structure here from the previous higher high, or to fail to break it and come down and break the previous lower high, higher low, just like this, and then we get a retest, or we don't even get a retest, and then we continue with the sells. So we have to anticipate as usual. H4 is overbought according to CCI, but not yet. We are not yet sure of any reversal. So if I go to H1, same thing, I'm seeing the same thing, overbought. If I go to M15, of course it started selling on yesterday. It started selling there, gave us a change of character, then retested, gave us a higher low, lower low, lower high, lower low, failed to break this level right here due to that on M15, due to that previous low or to that order block, and then went back into buys. But this can only be a retest. This can easily be a retest. Why? Right now it is on that fair value gap on M15. So if it breaks that level, it may continue with the highs or with an uptrend. But if it fails to break it, then it's likely to we are likely to see the start of sells, and these sells may even take us all the way down on the other fair value gap I talked about on the daily time frame, on this other one right here. So what do? Price is close to that retest level on the daily time frame, which will be a good thing for us, and that's why we are saying it's gonna happen. So this H4 may continue with the buy, but it may fail to break the previous high, this, and then it may give us the sell move that we need. So what do? We wait. We may see some sells in the next H4 candle, which is around 3 p.m. All right, so I'll leave this on H1. Let's now head to jump 25. Jump 25. H1. So jump 25, we had this on Saturday. We needed a retest here, and then we continue with sells. It kept playing around here. I even did I make a loss on Saturday? I entered here, failed to close my profits. It took my stop loss in profits here, and then we tested that level again, went into profits, but it failed to break this level. Somehow this level was strong for it right there. That level was strong for it to break, and then the retest went all the way up there. So that's how this went, and it was a bit skeptical, so that's why I couldn't just leave my stop loss above there. I had to drag it into profits earlier to be safe. Yeah, so Now that we know this, that was too strong, we know price went above and actually gave us a break of structure right there. But according to H4, it was no break of structure. It was just a retest. Remember, we wanted that retest, right? That's why we can get into sales according to daily time frame. Why? We have that channel, and now we have a break. We have a change of character here. We have a break of structure here. We have a lower low that was to be a lower high creation, and then we come with sales. This is price action. We are not following the indicator right here. The indicator right here will tell you we need buys, and that's where the confusion will come in. Of course, even these are the time frames. They are showing, like H4 here is showing you change of character and then trying to show you that we need buys. But from what I see, we are going to be consolidating because we need to sell it according to price action, but it's not yet having a clear structure yet. So delete everything here. That is a change of character, and then failure. Now break of structure, change of character, break of structure here. Now it's giving us a pullback. It has gone back all the way there, and now the sell is on M15. I mean on H1. So if I go to M15, what is happening? Price has reacted to that fair value gap, and this was a change of character right here on M15, pullback, then high, low, high, low, high. Now we need a reversal on M15 since it is reacting to this fair value gap right there. We need it to give us a reversal to push for sales. Will it give it to us? Let's wait and see. But according to H1, we are looking for sales. Also, according to price action, it's clear sales due to what we got there. It's a clear sell to push us all the way down below. So I have no business with this now. I just need to wait for price to give me a retest, then I enter sales. But if the retest breaks this level, then I have no business with it. Why? Because there's still some fair value gap right here, and even that as a valid order block. That as a valid order block, price can easily come for that. So you have to remember that. So for now, no business at all with Jump 25, but we have to focus on it. It may give us an entry today or tomorrow, you never know. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. All right, let's look at Jump 10 now. Jump 10. Jump 10. You forgive me with the background noise. Jump 10. Jump 10. On Saturday, I was looking for this pull back, then get into sales, or even break this level, continue with the buys. It failed to break it right there. Did I enter? Let me see if I entered on this Jump 10. Yes, I entered a buy way earlier. It came, took me out right here, and then broke out and went into the buys. So that's how I missed the trade right here. I missed that to make money right here, but it took me out right there. So I can easily delete everything now. First, remove history. So delete that, this also, this, even this. I first leave that. This I can delete. This, delete. Now go to H4. So having made that pullback, just like we wanted, the sales came in according to H4. Now we are oversold on H4. But are we on daily time frame? Not really. Remember, we had this as like a change of character, I think, right here, right there, as our change of character, and then price retested all the way back, but we need price now. You can see the current daily candle. Look at where it started from today. Look at that. What? That's crazy. That's where it started from. And you can see how you can see the momentum of the sell it has now. That shows you that it's not near stopping. So if I go to H1 is oversold. Even H4, I believe, is also oversold. Why? Because of this support level. So are we going to see breakout on this support? If we see breakout on that support, then we know sales have started, and there will be sales for so long. So let's just hold on tight there and wait for the breakout or a reversal signal right here on this same order, on this same support, to give us a reversal to get us all the way back. Remember, it has left a lot of liquidity, so it may just react on lower time frames back to these levels and then come stronger with enough momentum to break out on this support. So you need to know also that. So do I need this? No. Do I need this? No. Do I need that? All that can now go. All this can now be deleted. Delete that. Delete that. Come to daily time frame. Delete that up. Delete that. Delete that. So delete also this. Now come to H4, H1. Look at fib retracement. If you look at fib retracement, then you know that price is going to be looking for this fair value gap as a retracement, and that will be also as a pullback for the change of character we are currently seeing. We are currently seeing if price reacts back there. So now that we know that, it gives us another option of this fair value gap right here. Price can react to this and fail to get there and come strongly with sells. So enough of this. This is what I'm saying. Price can come there because of this move and then give us sells. But just to have that also, this is the one that matches with fib retracement. This is the one that matches with fib retracement level, but this is the one that matches with the strategy of reversal. So need to wait for that and then pull back. Let's wait and see if this is actually going to happen. Then this can also be an option. Let me just have it there so that you also anticipate it. If price decides to break through this and when go up there, then you can know, you can wait on it for the sales. So the reason why I'm not pushing them here, we don't know if that will be enough momentum to actually give us a breakout or not, but we will just have it right here. This is a strong support, so we need enough momentum to break it. All right, I think that's clearly it for today. We have about 4 minutes to close today's session. Let's look at a recap and then we call it a day. Recap. So we started with crash 500. Oh, by the way, before I go to the recap, the new month has started. Those who want to register, subscribe for VIP signals, this is your time. This is your opportunity to do so. Those who are already on the VIP and you want to resubscribe, this is a time also. And those who don't want to resubscribe, it's all good still. You can come to my inbox. We'll look at you let me know if you don't want to resubscribe, and then we know when to move you off the platform. But otherwise, those who want to get onto it, you can be part of us this whole month. Our win rate the month of May has been about 70%. That was our win rate on the month of May. Yeah, the month of April is the one that was a bit low. We were about 57. 57 was our win rate of the month of April. Yeah, there's a lot of challenges in the month of April, but this May we had around 70%. So we welcome you to be part of us in the month of June and look at how we can make money together as we build the community of traders. All right, crash 500, we want something like that, then entry to push for the sells. Will we see that? It's a matter of time to determine and see. This is holding up, so we want what do we want here? It didn't. Oh, this is a no-go for us. We can't even say anything. We have to wait. Remember, there is this level right there that is a previous low, meaning that's why we are seeing price being over. That's why we are seeing price oversold. But if price breaks this level right here, we just put a line. If price breaks that level right there, then it will clearly tell you we have started sells. You will just anticipate a pullback after the breakout, of course. Sorry. So just anticipate a pullback after the breakout, then continuation of sells. But until then, we have no business with Boom 1000. Yeah, until it gives us probably a change, a reversal here, then we can look for buys. But the general trend is a sell. All right, Boom 500, we need a pullback, then we can enter buys. But if it breaks this level right here, if it breaks this level, then the sales will continue. You need to know that. V25S, we need what? Okay, that is that. So V25S, we have a strong, so yeah, it is a strong, actually, maybe a strong resistance. We want to see some sales from there on that level, but we cannot enter sales unless we see a reversal signal for us. So we wait for that on V25S. V75 is one of those that we can actually anticipate to make an entry today. So we will anticipate sales today, but the opportunity to sell is right here, but the opportunity to buy is right on this other end. But remember, the general trend is a sell. We're looking for sells. So let's wait for that move today. Let's wait for that move. Jump 50. All right, sales have started. Okay, H4 we need sales, H1 we need sales, M15 we need sales. So sales have started actually. Can we enter? Do we have a confirmation? All right, so M15 gives us a confirmation right there to sell. M15 gives us a confirmation to sell. This is jump 50. M15 has given us a confirmation. Not really, not yet. This is not a clean confirmation of reversal on M5. So I would wait. Let me just wait for a clean confirmation, because price here, it has not broken this level yet. it was just a week, so it can easily go back inside. So not yet, I have to hold on. Jump 25, we need pullback here, then sells. But then if it breaks this level, then the buys will continue, because the general trend, as you can see, is a buy. This was a change of character retest on the fair value gap there, and then higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This can be a higher low to now come with enough momentum to give us a new higher high right there. But if it fails to break this level, then sells will come. So I need you to understand that if it does that, then it has a higher high, then it will come for a higher low, then a higher high as usual. You need to know that also. But for now, we have two options: to sell it if it fails to break this higher high, but also to buy it if it makes a higher high and retests here. Then we can enter some buys, but the buys are very I'm skeptical about them. I may not look for buys, because the general trend according to daily time frame, we're supposed to be looking for sells. So that's why I'll be skeptical to look for buys. All right, enough of that. Let's look at our last asset. Recap of the last asset. We said if price fails to break this, then we'll see a retest there, and then sells come in again right there. So we'll be waiting for these moves, but we know that sells are coming because the general trend is a sell. General trend is a sell. First delete all that. All right, I think that's it. It's a Monday, so don't force any trade. Don't force any trade. It is very okay not to trade, but it is not okay for you to force a trade and you make losses. So you can make a choice, either to make losses while trying to force a trade on an unclear market structure, or to be patient and wait for tomorrow probably, or to wait for a clear structure today. But in as far as the market is concerned, Mondays, we know they are always very slow. In fact, last week, Friday was slow, Saturday was also slow. Market moved yesterday on a Sunday. That's when we saw market move on a Sunday. But Friday was very slow, and Saturday was also a bit slow. Yeah. So from now, I want to wish you guys a good day of trading. Happy June. I know we will make money. Oh, Jump 50 has actually given us that. Perfect now. I think we are now good. Just I will wait for a pullback, and then I make my entry of the sells right there on M5. All right, so now that is a confirmed, it's going to be a confirmed reversal signal for us to enter sells on Jump 50. Jump 50 is going to give us some money. If you have a good account, you can even enter now. In fact, I can easily enter now with this. Yeah, let me enter now. I'll put my stop loss just about there, about here. Yeah, I think so. About that. Yeah, I'll put my stop loss there. If it pulls if it makes another pullback on this level, then I'll make another entry just about here or there. Make another entry just about there. All right, but of course I'll have the same stop loss. So meaning I copy this right there and then look for stop loss right here, modify. All right, so Jump 50, my sales are locked in. I'm going to be looking for sales today. All right, let me wish you guys a good day. Happy trading. Please don't forget that you can join us for the mentorship program, $110. and $300 different packages. You know what we mean. If you want more details about that, you need to WhatsApp me or call me on the number that you are seeing currently on your screen. Let me wish you guys a good day. June has started, meaning classes have also started, but also the VIP signal is on also, so you don't want to miss. If you want to, if this is your first time here and you have no deriv account, you can use the link in your description, in the description of this stream, and register your deriv account. Be notified that that is my affiliate link, so if you use it, I will benefit indirectly, but also you'll be making money. If you make money, I'll just have a bit, some small commission on my end. So just that is a disclaimer of that link for you to use. The rest of the links, there's nothing I gained if you join them or not, but on the one of deriv, that's my affiliate link, just to let you know. So if you already have even an account, you can still support me by sharing my link to your friends that want to open up an account with deriv. Thank you so much in advance. Otherwise, let me wish you guys a good day. Happy trading. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 10:30 to 11:30. Bye-bye.